Hi everyone. Okay, I'm gonna cause trouble today. I'm gonna cause trouble today. So yeah, I'm in one of those moods today. So basically, long story short, one of the perps was accusing me of lying because they saw one of my videos on YouTube. And this is where I'm getting confused because one of the people was accusing me of lying is, you guessed it, one of my upstairs neighbors. Now, in the last video, I was talking about an incident in a shop where a conversation was weaponized, and I wasn't even addressing the people who were saying the words. I was addressing the people who were telling them to say that shit. So it had absolutely nothing to do with my upstairs neighbors, nothing to do with what they were doing. And yet somehow they bring themselves into it to call me a liar for what? It had nothing to do with you. None of that had anything to do with you. What's happening to targeted individuals globally is an undercover thing that is worth billions of pounds. It is smaller than your tiny mind wants to comprehend. So who needs to go this far to lie about anything? That's the first thing. The second thing is that nobody upstairs was even mentioned. Nobody mentioned them. This is the thing, right? I'm sure they've been talking about me. I'm sure they've been saying stuff about me, but nobody has mentioned them. Look through my videos. Look through my videos. The last time I talked about them was to say that a couple of them can be emotional sometimes, say shit they don't really mean, but they want to be good people. Like, they want to be good people. They do have a conscience. That was the last time I spoke about my upstairs neighbors. Now they want to drag themselves into it all over again. I'm confused. Nobody was talking about you. Nobody mentioned you. Nobody said anything. So why is it that you're coming out with the word liar now? What are you hiding? What are you and your family hiding? Nobody was talking about you. What are you hiding? I was talking about the pain that is going through here. And I said, nobody can sleep. I said, people were torturing me. I don't know who's firing the electronic weapons. Maybe back in Willesden, when I was in a house share with other people, maybe then I knew who the torturers were. Now that I'm here in Brighton, I can only guess who the torturers are. I don't actually know. And I've said several times that the neighbors upstairs are not responsible. I don't think they're responsible for that. But now I'm starting to have my doubts, because why are you inserting yourself into something that's got nothing to do with you this time? Well, apart from the racism. The racism has got to do with you. But why are you inserting yourself into something that largely has nothing to do with you? Nothing to do with anything that you've done. And then you want to call me a liar over it. What have you been doing? 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 Why is it that every single time I open my mouth, you want to accuse me of lying, and yet out of every single person that has been talking about any situation to do with me or my neighbors, I'm the only person who has been repeatedly proven to be telling the truth? What are you hiding that you need to constantly deflect and call me a liar when you're the one out here telling lies? What have you been doing? What have you been doing? Nobody's talking about you. What have you been doing? This is exactly what I'm saying. When people have been doing nasty shit, their conscience starts to bite them. And because they didn't know the full scope of what they were doing, they just wanted to indulge their fuckery. When the truth about how bad it is comes out, now they can't take it. Now it messes with their self-image as the hero of the situation. Okay? I'm just saying, what you call a fucking liar? Because there are so many people who have accused me of lying, so many people who have accused me of so many things, and it always blows up in their face every single time. It's not something you want to do. And you know who you are? If you are bold enough to call me out and try to say I'm a liar, you're bold enough to take this. You're bold enough to take this caution. And that's all I'm going to say about it. What have you been doing? What has your family been doing? Nobody was talking about you. And now I gotta go.